Welcome back to Everyday Plugged, where we have everything you need. Chrisean Rock goes on live to expose what her sister Tesehki did to her as a child, as well as how she used for clout. Chrisean also speaks on her ex-friends and family trauma. Check this out.
Decided to take off because I had warrants. I was on a run. I just had a baby. A lot of stuff going on me, and my baby father get locked up. He's like, hey, I need you. What's going on? Yeah, tap in, whatever. So when I decided to switch up my whole formula of going the fuck up, my friends decide to, oh, let's do music. Let's drop. Like, why y'all wasn't doing this while I was doing it? Do that make sense? Like, so I feel like that was one thing. Two, I feel like we could have probably stayed friends if everybody like personally was real with themselves. Like, I had no evil vendetta with Jay or Marsh. I love them both. If I felt mistreated or disrespected, I voiced that. I never was like, oh, like, I said it to your face. Like, Marsh, me and her, we talked, boom. Jay, she's kind of like, that's what I'm saying. I got a soft spot for Jay, bro. Like, I know what she went through, what she suffered from, like, mentally. It's hard for me to throw it up in her face. Did that make sense? Like, I can't talk shit about my friends, my ex-friends. Like, I can say, like, yeah, we fell out, we don't fuck with each other, but I really can't. I necessarily can't go in on a line of, like, I'm not gonna call them broke. I'm not gonna call them nothing. I'm just calling the situation, it failed. Like, our friendship thing failed. And I feel like it only failed when I took off. And when I took off, I got to see everybody who they truly are without me working. Marsh always been a hustler, always had a job. Jay, she was a person that she tried different things and never stick with it. But I genuinely just, I don't know, I have 12 siblings. So it's like coming to LA, befriending people, boom. I blow up, I get some real money. They always used to have my cards, always. I don't care how much money I gave them or what I gave them or what they took or whatever, right? It's not even about that. It was really more so the friendship. Like, we didn't care how much money we had. We didn't care what happened. When things happened to me, it happened to them. Like, they went through stuff with me. Like, we was all together. So when I feel like when she was crashing out on the internet, it was more so like her responding to hating fans, like, and then like getting sucked into like to lie on my name and bash me. But it's like, you too grown to be acting like that. You 30, y'all 30. You feel me? Y'all older. Y'all mad at a little girl that was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I can't explain it. Like, it's just all false. Like, don't try to say stuff to like make me look like, oh, I was on that and I'm on that. Like, no, bro. Like, chill. Like, she got to talking about my son and all this other stuff. Like, out of all people, you mentioned my son trying to play with me, knowing like that's not even funny. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. And it's crazy because while she's talking shit about me, she was in a crazy home. She probably, like, it's stuff that I know because I saw Marsh at the nail salon. Talk about it. Somebody's actually going through something and you don't really want to not your good friend type shit. So when I heard things about Jay for Marsh, And I saw my we kept it real short, very like, you know, cordial. That's it. And you feel me? But we kind of caught up a little bit, and I really didn't have much to say for real, because it's kind of like, I still don't have nothing to say about my friends. Like, I don't even know how to, like, tell all her business without feeling like it's fucked up, you know? Like, y'all both have boundaries, so if any of the boundaries is not respected, then you have your perspective on, like, your perspective on both sides. Like me, I feel like shading with them, they low-key envied who I really was in real life. Like, you know? Like when she was popping in all this other stuff and going back and forth with like texting Chastity and stuff. I don't know. I can't explain it. I feel like the internet really just ruined relationships, and then too is it just exposed people. Like, go through a season when you're not on nothing, right? And you're purposely like handling things you're going through. So it's like a quiet season for you. So during your quiet season, you lose people because of who you was. You provided whatever. Like, I can't explain it. I don't know why. Like, I feel like it's just hard to speak on shit like that. Like, it's just hard to speak on. It is. And then like whole thing with my sister, Chastity. I love Chastity, but Chastity is like see, it's like I got, like, it's, okay, let me put this here. So when I start putting my boundary down, I stopped sending money to my sister Chastity. I stopped associating with myself with her for referral. She'll text me with drama to get my attention. I'll respond like, what are you doing? Stay out of it. Right? She ride with me, she my sister, right? While I'm like, but when I was catering to her, getting her car fixed, all type of stuff. I don't know. It got pounded to a lot because the guy that fixed it, I had to pay an extra $700, like, whatever, right? It don't even matter, right? Soon as I let go of my association with her and my resources of who I was to her, she picked a side because that side was needed. Like, okay, she picked Latifah's side. She only picked Latifah's side because frankly, both of them need each other at the same time. She don't got no money. She probably, because I'm not responding. Tifa low-key beefing with me because of the internet and whatever. She saying I said this and this and that. And it was just kind of annoying because it's like everybody in my family know I'm not lying about what actually happened to me, bro. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, y'all think I want to sit up and say what happened to me when I was a kid because nobody was watching us? All right, cool. That's one thing. And then two, y'all acting like I was the only person that said something. Like, well before my nephew was sharing his testimony about stuff, and I never got up. I got up on here and voice what was actually the beef was because it's like, was the my sister, and now that was just me just being with her, everybody, because I just feel like she probably don't. She didn't remember she did that to me probably till I mentioned it. Like, oh, she must have forgot. Like, yeah, I was a kid, but I didn't forget it. But did I bring it back up to certain family members? Yeah. Only certain people knew about the situation, because everybody will always be like, so what's up with you and Latifah? Why y'all this and this and that? And then it's like, I don't know. She react a different way. Me saying what I said wasn't to drag her or bash her name or stop motion. Nothing. You feel me? It was just a voice of why we are the way we are for real. Because I think she think that I forgot. Do that make sense? So I don't know what that's about. And then, like, I don't blame her. I don't blame her, because it's like, you was a kid too. I don't blame her. It's just like, what the fuck? We was close back in the day, but I feel like we was only close because I was like a kid in her eyes still. And then when I started developing like boobs and fame, shit like that, it was kind of like a, like if I had a problem with, or I didn't like my sister, or I didn't want her in the spotlight, I wouldn't have had her on my TV show. I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have made it a thing as if like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to do the things that I did. Should be happening to people, and then people dumb as fuck. Like, everybody that is speaking up on my name, I had a real interaction with them in real life, and that was never the case. Do that make sense? As far as everybody, for real. Like, my siblings, the only person I know, for real, I mean, I know all of them. You know how you think of like one sibling that you don't really know like that? Yeah. It's all 12 of us, but it's kind of like fucked up. But I don't know. Like, I feel like if it was an off-camera conversation, turn it to baddie. No. I do whatever my husband tells me. Yeah, so that's my tea on everything. That's my take on everything. It's wild. That's it. Like, I don't know. You just be seeing people and how they play. You just be like, okay. You said where I'm at mentally. Mentally, I think I'm matured, for sure. Like, mentally, like, stuff used to have such an impact on my heart, whereas though it hurt. Like, I know y'all used to see when I used to cry a lot, and I'd be like, my heart hurt. I don't hurt no more, which is cool. What I do is I adjust. Like, I adjust. I don't. Nah, I'm just reading y'all what y'all saying. Thanks for the gifts, y'all. This is nice. Y'all paying me for nothing. And thanks for the likes. Give me 2 million likes. I'm at 400K right now. Give me to 1 million, y'all. Like. Cause I can see y'all. Nah, it's like, okay, so one thing I didn't like about not responding, it make it seem like as if like I'm above the situation when really I'm a part of it. So it's kind of like, all right, I hate not responding because it's like these narratives and people that's opt up, they click up and then they start saying the same thing and they start saying like they start clicking up. So then like you be like, fuck that shit. That's how you know when you're doing something right, when all your ops click up. Real shit. Hey, man. See, I can go down the line of people. Like all my siblings. But I genuinely love all my siblings. Like, I genuinely love them. You feel me? Cause this is what I think what happened for real. I feel like I feel like I only respond to people when they mention me. Like, you know? Like, I don't mention them. Only person I fucked with baddies, genuinely, that show me respect back. Scott. Scott. Stunner. And the only reason why I named those two, because I'm trying.
Let us know down in the comment section below your overall thoughts on this situation.